different plays to watch the back shoulder touchdown.
Yeah, the back shoulder touchdown, obviously we're in that situation where it had to be in the end zone, and got a matchup with Rasheed and one-on-one, and we worked on that throw all off season, and so to be able to do that in the season, kind of like we did in the preseason, was good to see.
And the no-look one you had to him as well?
Yeah, no, the no-look one, I kind of wanted to throw it to Rasheed the whole time, but Xavier was kind of holding that flat defender with his release, and so the corner was kind of in between, and so just holding him and putting it in the spot at the right time. But obviously, a big time, he catches the ball, gets the first down.
Patrick, what the guys said it in the locker room that you've actually practiced that fourth down shenanigans. What goes into making that feel like it's natural, even though?
Yeah. I think it comes from all my State Farm commercials. No, I'm joking. The Nags actually came up with the idea. You know, we had talked about of doing the hard count, trying to draw the teams off sides. I can't remember who I watched do it a couple years ago, and they had said that, and so I was like, I'm going to use that as part of my acting to like try to get the defense just to relax a little bit. But at the end of the day, we still got to go get it. I thought the offensive line did a great job of driving off the ball, and then Kareem in those situations is money.
How do they go in practice?
Yeah, so I don't want to get too far in the weeds, but no, there's kind of stuff that we do. So we know everybody's on the same page, and we know when we're acting, when we're not acting, all the different type of stuff. We have plays off of it. I mean, that's just kind of what you have to do in order to be a step ahead in this league.
Patrick, when it comes to Rasheed and just throughout the course of the week with the preparation leading up to this, how much did you could tell that he was just going to open up everything on the offense with 5 or 6 guys getting over 25 yards?
Yeah, I mean, he said it when he said the ETE thing, man. It's just we have a lot of weapons. We have a lot of guys, and they all love each other, and they all want each other to succeed. So I mean, having him and Trav working underneath with Hollywood downfield, Taekwon downfield, Xavier downfield, you don't know where it's coming from. And so Juju's out there making plays happen, and so guys are just ready to go out there, and when they get their opportunity, they're going to make the plays. And you saw that throughout the entire game. Everybody made plays, and it might be one guy's game one game, and then it might be another guy's game the next game. But as long as we're getting better all together, we can go out there and have a lot of success.
What does it mean for your defense to be playing as well as it is to complement everything?
100%. I mean, it gives us a lot of confidence. It gives me confidence I can make some of the throws that I try to make sometimes, because I know that the defense is going to get stops, and at the same time, I got to be smart in certain situations. In the second half, I think you saw that. It's just once you get the lead, you know that they're going to shut the door, and so be smart, still to be aggressive, but they're playing at a high level as well, and so we got to keep building. You know, we want to be better than what we are right now, and so this was a great step in the right direction, but we got to keep building as a whole team.
Related to that, how long has it been since you've sort of felt both sides of the ball play this way at the same time?
I think there's been points kind of throughout these last few years, but I think this is probably the most consistent that we've seen, that we've been able to play and kind of stack games together. And obviously our record's still not where we want it to be, but you can see from offense, defense, we've had bright moments in this season, and now it seems like we're coming together as a team. And that's what you want to do, is be a team as the season goes on and keep getting better. And we're still early. We got everything out in front of us. How can we be better this next week going up against a good football team?
Talk about taking chances, maybe in the second half, the one where you threw the ball back across the field. Xavier went up and got it. First off, did you see the flag on the play?
I saw the I was going to throw to Xavier anyways, and then he got tackled, and so I started to run, and I saw the flag come in, and seeing him get tackled, and so then I just gave him a chance to make a play. And you've seen, and I mean, Xavier, he might be skinny, I guess, and fast, but like he makes contested catches. He's more than just a fast receiver that runs down the field. He can do everything, and so if you think about like the AFC Championship game against the Bills, you throw the ball up there, man, he can go up there and make plays, and so give him a chance. He goes up there and makes a play happen, and that's the type of players that we got.
Much of last year, when we talked to you, Patrick, it was pertaining to the offensive line. I know Trey had an injury today. Obviously, Josh is still away from the team. But what does it tell you about the offense as a whole, that you guys can put Jalen, you guys can use Wanye in motion, you can put Mike Caliendo in there, and the offense stays pretty consistent?
Yeah, no, I think they heard all the talk too. Like over the offseason, they heard all the talk, and they took it upon themselves to get better. And so we added guys, and those guys have played well whenever they're in there. Josh, Jalen, but Mike's always gave us great snaps. Wanye's always gave us great snaps. So whenever their number gets called, they're ready to go. And they have a pride, and they have they're going to show everybody who they are, who they truly are. And you've seen it throughout the season. I mean, everybody's going to look at the stats and the receivers and me with my stats, but it all starts up front, and I truly believe that. When they play like that, we can go out there and score on anybody.
Patrick, there was the one play that got called back on penalty when Gardner was out. You had two quarterbacks out there. I mean,
Yeah.
Take us through kind of the fun of
Man, dude, we talked about through the week if I should do the cadence or if he should do the cadence, and we decided I should. Obviously, we should have let him do it because it was going to be a walk-in touchdown, and I wanted to get Gardner a touchdown, man, especially against those guys. Sucks that we didn't get to make it happen, but I mean, creativity by the coaches of putting us in that situation where I'm kind of the distraction and we're giving the ball kind of underneath. I think it would have been. I'll watch it on film, but it looked like it was going to be a walk-in, so we'll be better with the cadence on the next time we do it.
Patrick, obviously you had the training camp reps with Rashid, with 6 weeks without him. What was the process of being able to build up that trust again, or do you feel like it needed to be built up?
No, I have a good sense for Rashid, man. It's just like ever since he's played, like I got a good sense of his. I don't know if it's a body language thing or what it is. I mean, there was a couple here and there you saw where we were a little off. That stuff that we've worked through because of just that time we didn't get throughout the season. But when it comes to like the way he moves and the way he runs routes, I have a good feel for when he wants the football and where I need to throw it to. And so he's been working, even though it's not like in there in the building. He kept himself in shape, and you saw that out there today.
Can you describe just the value of that, of being able to just read a guy's body language like that?
Yeah, no, it's these last few years has kind of built up for us. I mean, if it's Xavier, if it's Rashid, those guys have had to take bigger roles than young receivers have in our offenses with injuries and stuff like that. And so you get those valuable reps in these high leverage moments and playoffs and stuff like that. And so whenever they come back, man, you just have a good feel for them and what they and how they run routes and their indicators of their routes. And so that's stuff that I have with Trav and I've had with other receivers before, but I have a good feel for those guys and what they're doing. Thanks, man.
See from here on out, we're going to get even more and more in sync with having everybody, like I said, having the full game and having the full arsenal. And as long as we all keep playing unselfish and getting excited for each other, sky's the limit for this group, baby. I was saying it earlier, man. We just love that guy. His presence is felt whenever he's in the building. So it's been good to have him around the past week or two, but even more so now that we can dial some plays up for him and get him going, and just it feels good to have the full game of the offense. Obviously, we got a little banged up front today, but get those guys healthy, and man, we're off and running.
When the defense puts up a shutout like that, how fired up are you for that group? To see how hard they work during the week and see
it's hard in the NFL to put up a goose egg, man, and obviously hats off to Spags and what the defense has been doing, but we got faith in those guys to get the job done no matter what. And sure enough, I know this would be a good one for them to hang their hats on.
We've got a couple more.
Travis, I'm coming from Madrid. Would you like to play in Spain sometime?
Are you kidding me, man? I'll dream about it until we do. I'd love to, man. Everybody, hopefully the NFL keeps expanding, and Spain, hopefully we can get a game out there. That'd be awesome, man.
Bernabeu?
Hopefully, yeah, vamos, baby. Complete game, special teams, offense, defense. Everyone was dialed into their cues today and playing at a high level, playing for each other. And the sideline was electric. When we play with energy like this and we're out there making plays individually like that, man, it's a fun team to play with. He's just always going to make sure that he's doing what he can to get better, and that's why I love playing with him. That's why this team is going to keep getting better throughout the years because we all kind of have that mentality, day in, day out, week in, week out, making sure that we keep getting better every single time that coach challenges us, and it's one of those things where you see Pat doing it, that sets the tempo. Yes, and it never blows me away how good that guy can be and how prepared he always is. It's hard in the NFL to put up a goose egg, man, and obviously hats off to Spags and what the defense has been doing, but we got faith in those guys to get the job done no matter what, and sure enough, I know this would be a good one for them to hang their hats on.
We've got a couple more.
Andy Reid had never had a regular season shutout with the Eagles or the Chiefs. Is it shocking to know that he's never had a shutout?
Damn, who told you that one? Are you sure about that?
Yeah, you guys shut out the Texans in the playoffs in the wild card round.
That was it?
Never had a regular season shutout.
Man, I could have swore we had another one. Oh well. Well, shout out to Coach Reid. Add it to the list of things that he's accomplished.
I think it gives us momentum heading into next week. Big game against the Commanders. a lot of positive in this game, and we could take it moving forward.
Chris, one side of the ball sort of affected the other today. Did you feel like you had both sides sort of percolating?
Yeah, when the offense scored a lot of points, it puts us in position to do what we do best, and that's rush the passer. And when we have success at rushing the passer, I think as a defense, it helps us out overall.
Chris, you're holding the 30 total plays, and just overall as a collective unit, even the guys that came in the third and fourth quarter, how encouraging was it to see that you held them to such limited plays and you did a job of
I think that's a testament to preparation throughout the week, the way we've been practicing, Coach Reed, and the preparation, how we've been honing in on preparation. So that we executed well as a whole, as a team, and it was able to show this game.
Chris, did you guys talk swag or celebrate swags in there with the shutout first year?
Yeah, I tell them everybody should have pasta. You know, his wife makes pasta, so I think, granted, this is his first shutout. His wife should make pasta for everybody. I think this is a win-win all around.
It's been a couple weeks here where your pressures have went to sacks. How do you feel about it? Get on that sheet.
Well, I've been telling the guys all day, like, Christmas gifts have been given out early, you know. Charles last week, the week before that, Charles again, George the week before that. So it's finally good to touch the quarterback and get him down.
Chris, you guys really only had 30 plays. How do you feel? Do you feel fresh? And this is the fewest number of plays you probably played.
I feel really, really good right now. Let me knock on wood, you know, after the game, you know, the energy is still high. But I feel really, really good. We got a few guys that's battling injuries, got to get them healthy with a long week around. So, you know, focus on that. But I feel personally really, really good. I played 23 plays.
Were you surprised that I guess they ran Ginty on the very first play and then not again for a while? Did you think they would try to run him a little bit more?
Well, the looks we was given, we was loading the box to force them to, if they're going to run the ball, we were just going to load the box. So kind of forced them.
If you've ever wondered what it feels like to live inside a sports movie, just look to Kansas City. The Chiefs aren't merely playing football right now, they're starring in something far bigger. This season feels part gridiron drama, part pop culture spectacle, and entirely larger than life. Under Patrick Mahomes' command, every Sunday unfolds like a cinematic event at Arrowhead Stadium. The crowd roars like a chorus, the red and gold waves across the stands shimmer like fire, and you can feel it. The sense that this isn't just another NFL season. It's a cultural moment. As Kansas City gears up for their Monday Night Football clash with the Washington Commanders, the city's energy is hitting fever pitch. It's not just another matchup, it's about pride, rhythm, and destiny. And, with a long-awaited rematch against the Buffalo Bills looming on the horizon, one thing's clear. The Chiefs aren't just chasing another win. They're writing their next chapter in football legend. Chapter in what's quickly becoming one of the NFL's most charged rivalries. But what exactly makes this Chiefs season feel different? More electric, more emotional, more cinematic than any before it? Maybe it's the shadow of last year's heartbreak in the AFC Championship. Maybe it's the looming showdown with Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. Two generational quarterbacks rewriting the modern Brady Manning playbook in real time. Or maybe, just maybe, it's the wild collision of football royalty and global pop superstardom, thanks to Patrick Mahomes' off-field friendship with none other than Taylor Swift. Whatever the spark, the result is undeniable, an energy that hums through every snap, every touchdown, every sideline grin.